Escape from Tarkov is a game that has gone through hundreds, if not thousands of changes throughout the years, and they're constantly adding new things to the game. In patch 14, BSG has added the brand new Hall of Fame to the Hideout, and a lot of people have been very confused about how exactly it works. So today I'm going to be showing you guys everything about the Hall of Fame and explaining why you should be prioritizing getting it up and running in your Hideout. Alright, so before we jump into this video, I want to preface it by saying I am a little sick right now and my voice is a little messed up, but I'm going to try and get this video out for you guys because I've been trying to make this video for like the past 4 days, but I've just been sick. So excuse me if I sound a little down in the dumps, whatever. My voice is just completely fried right now. Anyways, you guys are here for the brand new Hall of Fame in the Hideout. So as of right now, mine is level 2. I'm currently upgrading to level 3 and that will be there in about 20 hours, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it here in its level 2 form, and then maybe one day we can come back and show it at level 3. So a lot of people are confused by the Hall of Fame. They want to know what it is, what it does. They've seen it, they've built it, they don't understand how it works, and it's a little confusing at first, but I'm going to explain all of that to you guys today. So as I said, mine is level 2. This is what it looks like in the Hideout. When it's level 1, it's just like a little bookshelf that sits right there, nothing fancy. Got 3 big shelves right here and then your little dog tag holder right there. And if we go ahead and go over to this, we can see right here when we go into it, we have a couple of things on the screen. So current bonuses, we have group of skills leveling boost combat 0%, and we'll get to that in a minute. We've got this little icon here, looks like graphics cards with a 12 next to it. Now I've tried doing research, I tried asking around, and nobody seems to know what this means, and I'm not really sure at this point in time. So if you do know what it means, please be sure to drop it down in the comments so everybody can know, because I'm kind of confused. I think this number was 6 at level 1 Hall of Fame, and then I think at level 3 this number is 24. I don't know if it means that's how many GPUs you can be running in your Bitcoin farm, or if this is like 12 extra slots. I've tried to put GPUs in here and it doesn't let me do it. So if anybody knows, be sure to let me know. So what can we do with the Hall of Fame? If we go right here, we've got the transfer items, and as you can see, we've got all this space right here to put things. Now at level 1, you only get 3 dog tag slots. I believe 5 slots for small trophies and 5 slots for large trophies, maybe 6, I can't remember off the top of my head. And basically what you can do, if you see over here on the right, I've got some things laid out. You can put different items into each spot. So obviously dog tags go up here. You can put small rare items over here. I think the items that can go in here are considered valuables. I'm not really sure. I've been messing around with it. It seems like the best case use for the small and large is just kind of a way to store some of your Kappa items. Not everything fits in there. So I've got some more Kappa items right here, and they obviously do not go in here. I've tried every single one. So for the most part, you're going to be able to put stuff like this. A couple of things that are not listed here is like Bitcoin, GP coins, stuff like that. And basically you can just put things in here and display them on the shelves. As you can see, we put it in here, and then in the background it goes on the shelf, and you can go ahead and fill up each one. So you just drag everything on there that you want to display. We'll go ahead and fill everything up, and then we will enter the Hideout. And as you can see, everything that we put on there is now right here, and we can look at it. Obviously some of them are pretty small, like the skull ring, the Veritas pick, but as you can see, it just kind of displays it right there. Along with the small trophies, obviously you've got large trophies, and some of the larger streamer items also fit in here. So if we go ahead and start loading some of these in, also the little bobbleheads that they added to the game, those go in as well. And then there are some large items that also go in here as well. So another good use for the large trophy section would be some quest items that you have, like the lion. They take up a lot of space in my junk box, so instead of leaving them there, I can just go ahead and throw it in there, and then we can fill all of that up. So now that we have everything filled up, let's say you got a couple of things that are your favorite items. For example, let's just say we really like the bear buddy. We think it's cool. We want to show it off to people. But if you right click, you can click this button right here that says display in profile. Go down here to the bottom, right click on your name, view user's profile. And right here, you can see we have some favorited items, and these are available for everybody to see if they go to your profile. So there's a new function in the game where if you die to somebody, you can click the little report button and you can view their profile, and then all of these things will show up there. You can also do the same thing with the weapon stand. You can favorite weapons and people will be able to see it. So kind of useless in my opinion. It doesn't really affect me whatsoever. I'm probably just gonna take these off. It doesn't really mean anything, but if you wanted to flex and add a bunch of bitcoins to your profile, then you could do that. The main reason for building the Hall of Fame is gonna be this right here. So as you can see, it says combat 0%. So basically what you can do is go into the transfer items and you can start adding dog tags into this, and what that's going to do is it's going to give you a percentage boost to your combat leveling skills. Now if you don't know what your combat skills are, you can go over to the skills tab, change this to combat, and this is going to be everything that is affected by that little bonus that you get. So as you can see, we added the one dog tag in there. It's level 14, and then we get a plus 0.105 bonus. If we go ahead and add another one of these in there, we get a plus 0.315 bonus. So essentially, the more dog tags you have in here, the more of a bonus you're gonna get. So I'm gonna add all of those. We'll check it out, and we got a 1.155% boost to all of our combat skills. Now, there are a couple of things to note about this. You can only get this skill bonus if you are adding dog tags that are of the opposite faction. So I'm a USEC, that means I have to put bear dog tags in there. If we go over here, grab a USEC tag, put it in there, check it out, we get 0%. So it has to be of the opposite faction. Another thing is it has to be players that were killed by you. If I go over here into my dog tag case, we see right here I have a level 24 bear dog tag, but if we look, he was killed by somebody else. I go ahead, put that in there, go back, and we still have a 0% boost on the combat skills leveling. So you have to make sure it's an opposite faction, and you also have to make sure it was somebody that you killed. One good thing about this is that the dog tags do not have to be found in raid. So as you can see right here, I've got a bear dog tag, non-found in raid. It was killed by me. If we go ahead, put it in there, check it out, we get a 0.21% bonus. So if you kill a bunch of players, you're filling up your sit case or whatever with all the dog tags, and you die, don't worry, you're still gonna get that boost when you put the dog tag in here. Now, as far as I can tell, there is no minimum level requirement to put these in here. I saw a video the other day of somebody saying the dog tags had to be at least level 24, but we go ahead, throw this level 14 in here, and we see that we get a plus 0.105. So it seems like there's no minimum level required, and obviously the higher level the dog tag, the more of a bonus you're gonna get. So if we put this 14 back in, check it out, we're getting a plus 0.105. Go back, swap this out for the level 22, and we are getting a plus 2.1. So the higher level the dog tags, the more of a bonus you're gonna get. So as we get later into the wipe and you start collecting dog tags that are in the level 40s, 50s, whatever, you're just gonna keep compounding that, and you're gonna keep gaining more bonus XP. Another thing that I heard that I cannot confirm is that if you kill players as your scav and bring the dog tag out, it will still give you a bonus as well. I have not done this for myself to confirm it, but that is just what I heard. So feel free to test that out and see if it works for you guys. One quick tip I have for you guys: if you have a dog tag case, let's say you've got dog tags all in here scrambled around, you're looking through them, you want to make sure that you have the right level. You want to make sure all your highest level tags are in there. If you hit the sort button right here, all of your bear dog tags are going to go in order from 1 to whatever first, and then it's going to switch over to your USEC, and they're going to go all the way up from there. So one thing I will say is this wipe, if you are a bear, this is going to be much better for you. As you can see, I've got 5 dog tags in the 30 range, so if I was a bear, I could be putting all of these in there and I'll be getting much more XP. So that's it. That is the Hall of Fame. As you can see right now, this is how many dog tags I have in here: 17, 20, 22, 14, 20, 18. And I'm currently getting a plus 1.155 bonus to all of my combat skills. So obviously, if I get higher level dog tags, I'm going to be swapping those out, and we're going to see how high we can get that to go. Quick recap: the small trophies and the large trophy section really don't do much for you as far as I know, and they're really just a place to kind of store items. That way they take up less space in your stash. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, this whole area was taken up by all that, so now this is just kind of like free storage. If you're going to put dog tags into the dog tag tag section, make sure they are the opposite faction, make sure that they were someone who is killed by you. It can be found in raid or non-found in raid, and obviously put the highest level dog tags that you can in there. If you kill somebody as a scav, your dog tag still should work, and be sure to use the sort function in your dog tag case to make life just a little bit easier for you. So that's it. That is the Hall of Fame. Here's what mine looks like. I've got everything filled up as you can see, and then over here we got all of my dog tags. Personally, I think this is a nice little touch to the game. Being able to have a bonus towards all your combat skills is kind of cool, because it seems like they get a little bit neglected every wipe and they never really get that high of a level. So I'm definitely a big fan of this, and I'm glad they added it to the game. If anything changes with it, or if we figure out some stuff that I didn't put in this video, I'll be sure to make another one and give you guys an update. But that's pretty much it for the Hall of Fame. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.